Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we return to Mission Souls, the Filipino family band that does amazing covers. We've watched them do Deep Purple's Highway Star. We've watched Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks, Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin. The list goes on and on. But this time we're actually going to watch them do a much more recent song. It's a Band-Maid cover. The song is Bestie, which is actually one of the milder Band-Maid songs, so it's not super thrash. It's more of a ballad. We've watched Band-Maid do Bestie on our channel before, and maybe I'll put that in the cards. But I saw this and thought, oh gee, I think this is the first time I've seen anybody do a Band-Maid cover. So I thought, especially this band, I thought it would be nice to take a look and just check it out. So this dropped in November of last year. It's going to feature Ice on drums, who's the 11-year-old kid who's just a whiz, really, really great player. Stacy on rhythm guitar and the lead vocals, she's 12. Nisha on lead guitar at age 14, and then Nacy's on bass, who's 15. And their dad is mixing everything and apparently puts sound effects in, is what it says here. So, be interesting to see what he's put in there. So we've done this song before. Adrian, do you have any thoughts on the song or the band or anything?
Yeah, I just remember, hearing the original version of it, and I liked it. I thought it was very unusual for Band-Maid, but It worked.
Yeah, it's really more on the ballad side for this band. It's usually much faster, much speedier, much more aggressive. This particular song, I liked it. I remember that. But just the fact that somebody's doing a Band-Maid cover, I thought was newsworthy enough. Let me just go ahead and take a look at it. So let's do that right now, and we will discuss afterwards.
All righty.
Life's a series of surprises.
I liked the reaction at the end there.
Wow.
That was Nisha, the guitarist there. Very excited. I mean, they pretty much killed that one.
Yeah. Well, this is a very honest band. Whenever they have like an extra track on the song, they show you a little screen in the corner of the screen.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Playing the extra tracks.
Now, let me see here. I'm trying to see where it is. I guess that was Nisha, again, doing a double tracking in just a couple of little areas within the verse section, actually, I believe. So she has only been playing guitar, people tell me, for 2 years.
That's amazing.
For a solo like what we just saw, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the song a little bit. The riff is so powerful. Almost reminds me of an AC/DC riff in a way. It's kind of got that type of presence to it, and you remember it when you hear it.
I could hear AC/DC doing a riff like that. Maybe Hell's Bells or something like that, for example. It's the same rhythm. It's not the same tune. But.
Right. Actually, you're right. Yeah, it has pretty much the same type of feel to it. You know,
Yeah.
It's almost the same tempo. And it wouldn't surprise me, actually, if Bandmade went back to some of the early rock albums to try to think about, well, what can we put in here, you know, that'll be powerful.
I was looking forward to seeing this because the other Mission Souls videos that we did, they did an incredible job at recreating the original sound.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome.
There was one really funny moment in here, and even the drummer laughed, even Ice laughed. He went for a stick flip again. We saw him do that at the end of the last one that we looked at, which was Rosanna, which was unbelievable, by the way. Their cover of Rosanna was ridiculous, and he was so good. But at the very, very end of the song, he went for a stick flip and fumbled it. And so the end of the song got a little bit, wait, which was fine at that point. It was just a comic relief, you know. But it happened again here in the middle of the song. You know, they had a break. And he went for the flip, missed it. But he didn't have to play yet, so he just finally started laughing, like, whoops. That's how you handle it, you know.
Yeah.
It's okay to go for the stick flip, and it's even okay to miss it, but it's important how you do it, you know. Form matters. So, of course, he played this perfectly well. This wasn't even, I mean, he didn't even break a sweat for this one after some of the others we've seen, but that was really cool. It was nice to see them pay tribute to Bandmade, too.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's pretty awesome. Just doing a Bandmade cover song.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad to have seen this.
So bravo to the band, to the brother and the sisters. Excellent job as usual. I'm sure we will come back to this band at some point in the future. So if you have suggestions for us, you can leave them below. I know we've gotten a lot. You know, that's okay. Keep leaving them. And of course, leave your thoughts on this as well, especially if you're a Bandmade fan. What did you think of this? You know, in comparison to the original. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us on this today. Don't forget, we have a second channel, Modern Rock Talk, and I've got a number of Bandmade-related videos up there. So if that interests you, by all means, go over and check it out. And by the way, if Mission Souls has ever done an interview and you'd like me to take a look at it, please let me know about that as well, and I'll consider that too. Okay. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.